First year English, lecture number 52, topic the feet, poem number 9. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First year class, how are you all students? I hope you all fine, and I say welcome to all of you beta in my class, and let's start our today's lecture, that is the feet, poem number 9. Beta, this poem has been written by Ahmad Nadeem Kasmi, and Ahmad Nadeem Kasmi is a Pakistani poet, journalist, literary critic, dramatist and short story writer. Beta, he was born on 20th November 1916 and he died on 10th July 2006. Basically, he was an Urdu poet, an Urdu language poet, but he had published his work into foreign languages as well. I mean to say, he wrote poems in English as well, and many of his works beta, they were translated into foreign languages and they got applause for him in the foreign countries as well. So beta, he was given Pride of Performance in 1968, and when we talk about this particular poem, The Feet, this is very simple poem and very simple and you can say short poem as well. And in this poem, the poet depicts the love of a mother bird for her young ones who are very small and only a few days old. They are in the nest, and the mother sparrow goes out and brings a grain of millet, a grain of, you can say, wheat in her beak to feed them. They are 10 in numbers. She has 10, you can say, babies, and she has to better feed them. She has to give them food because they are not able to get their food by themselves. So through this simple poem, the poet wants to suggest us that actually there is a scarcity of food in the world, as when he says that they want grain to be fed to the 10 young ones. It means that many people are there to eat, but the food is quite small in order to, you can say, fulfill the desires of the people, desire of food. So beta, one more idea that is suggested by the author is that man should try to remove hunger and misery from the world, and he should try to use his knowledge for gaining these things. But beside of making an atom bombs and create destruction in the world, so he should try to use his abilities in order to gain more resources of food. So beta, this is the theme of the poem. Okay, next point is beta, reference and context. As you know that for explaining any stanza, we have to write its reference and then context. So what will be the reference beta? The reference is this, that from this poem, from which poem the lines have been taken. So what will we write here? That these lines have been taken from the poem The Feet, written by Ahmad Nadeem Kasmi. And what will be its context? Its context will be beta, in this poem The Feet, the poet highlights the most serious problem of the world, that is less food and more mouths to feed. बेटा क्या हाईलाइट करता है कि लेस फूड है, कम खाना है, एंड मोर माउथ्स टू फीड, और ज़्यादा जो है वो खाने वाले हैं. He criticizes man for fishing the atom to create destruction. अब वो क्रिटिसाइज करता है मॉडर्न मैन को कि they are busy in making atom bombs and they are creating destruction in the world. Whereas in poet's views, man should use his knowledge to support life rather than to destroy it. समझ आ गई बेटा इस context की? So you will use this context for explaining each stanza. ठीक है? Okay बेटा, first stanza is this: holding a grain of millet in her beak, the mother sparrow has come to feed. The young ones are so tiny and small, from head to toe they are beaks. When they cry, one grain to be fed to the 10 young ones. Beta, when they cry, the next line is one grain to be fed to the 10 young ones. It was missing because when I composing this, you can say, slide, I was making this slide, so the last line was skipped by me, unfortunately, and now I am telling you that one more line is added in this stanza, that is, one grain to be fed to the 10 young ones. Clear beta? So let's start beta. What is the poet captures? Here the poet captures a scene from the nest of sparrow. कहाँ से बेटा करता है? From the nest of sparrow. Okay, holding a grain of millet in her beak. Now, what is the poet saying? That the mother sparrow, she has only one grain of millet, one grain of cereal, or one grain of, you can say, wheat or rice, anything it can be, okay, to feed her 10 young ones. Okay, so they are so tiny that they are only a piece of flesh. The young ones are so tiny and small. From head to toe, they are beaks. It means that they are so tiny that they are only a piece of flesh. जैसे गोश्त का टुकड़ा नहीं होता, गोश्त का लोथड़ा टाइप आप समझ लो. Only a piece of flesh from head to toe. So the mother sparrow has come to, when they cry, they open their beaks for a grain of millet. Their cries win the attention of the poet. So she has one grain to be fed to the 10 young ones. It is very difficult for the mother sparrow, that because she has 10 children and she has to divide the food, the one, you can say, piece of grain among all the 10 young ones. So what is the poet suggest here, beta? The poet underlines the problem of the scarcity of food here, because he says that there is only one piece of grain of sand, grain of wheat, सिर्फ एक छोटा सा एक wheat का टुकड़ा है या millet है उसके मुंह में, and she has to give it to all her 10 young ones. So it is very difficult for her, because if there is more food and less mouths to eat, then it will be, everybody's appetite will be filled. But here there is a contrast, that we have shortage of food, and we, the people, they are more in numbers than the present resources of food. So better, this problem of the world is very beautifully discussed and highlighted by Ahmad Nadeem Kasmi in this very beautiful poem, through the mother sparrow and to the images of mother sparrow and 10 young ones. So one more, you can say, what type of suggestion is given by the poet, that man should try to remove hunger and misery. He should use his knowledge. He should use modern resources in order to get more food, because we are facing this problem that we are more than the resources that are found, that are present in the world, and the number of people is greater than the number of resources. So he is advising the man that you should use your knowledge to increase the resources. So beta, this is the theme, or you can say the idea that is put or is exhibited in this very first stanza of the poem, and inshallah we will study next stanzas in the next lecture. Till then, stay blessed and Allah Hafiz.